Alright, you still find it funny that John runs from place to place but walks during a fight? It's true. I mean, it's sort of my fault for not running, but whatever. Oop, hello. Also, I'm conserving a lot of my stamina.
Watch out, boys.
Let's see if we can explode them all. Pop!
Bloody leech!
Oh, that was great. That was great. They lined up perfectly for that. That was so good. Oh, that was a perfect little, like, y'all lined up in a row. Don't care. Don't even care. Suzanne, welcome back. Everything's going swell. We're just still playing this game. Enjoying every minute of it. Back at the hospital, everything seems so fine and so just easy. Talk to our good Dr. Swansea. Could tell him Lady Ashbury's first name. Get him really riled up. What up, buddy?
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is
It's a really just twisted
and rather a good
knife.
one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
You should.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan.
Oh, such a
Did you
beautiful
know
idea.
She told me once she had been a model for famous painters. But she never told me which ones.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
Watching this is really giving you an idea of what I like. Old ladies, cute reminiscences, and exploding people's hearts. It's true. It's true.
So you do know him.
So true.
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Interesting.
Tell
Betrayal.
me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Priwen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Tell me about
Oh,
the...
no. Tragedy.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Priwen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost.
Do you love Dr. Swansea? He's so wriggly. I know, they never sit still.
I
They
shall
never
return
just stand
later.
still when they talk.
you.
They gotta, like, emote with their body. It's like the one thing I hate about video games is that they always have to, like, expressively talk and do all this other baloney. Alright, let us see what I can do here. Okay, good. Alright, let's go to the West End. Alright, let's go to the West End. Did you know the vampire in British legends are called cadaver sanguisugis? Sanguisugis? It's an interesting name. I get sanguine because it's Latin for blood, right? Or something like that. Some bits like that. Alright, see how we cleared the way, which is great. I could just walk there. There we go. Man, this game needs like a fast travel feature. I feel like that's the only reason why there's combat as this game, because you have to like fight in between each area. Alright. Wait, why am I at the docks? I don't want to be at the docks. I want to go to the west end. I'm gonna jump from boat to boat over here. Use these boats. Let's get us where we need to be. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So... yeah, don't mind me. I'm just running through. Don't mind me. I'm just running through. I'm like on autopilot. I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. No, let me in!
Right.
Crap. It'd be perfect if I could just get through there. Crap. Now I gotta walk all the way back? It's dumb. Alright. Crap. I was on autopilot. I wasn't even paying attention to where I was going. Oh, hi. Nope, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all, just running through. It's a leech! Don't mind me, buddy. Can I not jump? Do I have to kill you guys? Fine, I'll kill you. Kill you by exploding your heart. Now, can I go that way? There we go. Man. Butts. Vampires have different appearances and legends behind them are different in cultures and times. Yes, that's true. That's very true. That's why I like playing those type of role-playing vampire games, because they're so interesting. Like Blood of the Masquerade has like a bunch of different types of vampires you can play as. One was even like the Nosferatu type ones that live in the sewers. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh God, why is this stuck like this? Okay, there you go. Perfect. Oh, we'll get to the west end here soon. Actually, can I just go this way? Yeah, I should just be able to go this way. There we go. We ended up taking a left instead of a right. That's what we were missing. That's what I was missing. Went the wrong way. Alright, where am I supposed to go now? Alright, if I go straight, I think I'll be able to get into the west end. When I finish this game, I'm going to play it again with a different playthrough. Probably, but not... I probably won't stream it, because there's a lot of other games I want to play. And there's only so many, like, dedicated stream times I can have. Now, can I get in here?
It's locked.
How do I get into the West End? Okay. Trying to help him. So it must be like blood barrier then. What he does to me? Like he explodes the air? I think it's blood barrier. They all seem to like share the same abilities. Though I don't know what Mary had, that pustuling flower one. Alright, is this how I get into the West End? God. Sounds pretty nasty. Oh God. What? What's happening?
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Interesting. Okay, so they're killing everybody. So how do I get into the West End from here? Coco, what up, buddy? How's it going? God, he's like level 28. Let's go.
Over there!
Give me your blood! Yeah. Oh, you survived? I thought you were gonna be dead. Oh. Wow, Merritt, have you eaten people while you're gone? I ate some of the guards. I ate guards. The Ichor's threat? Of all the evil and foul skulls I've ever had to fight, the Ichor, or Ichor, may be the worst. Not because of the fighting prowess, even if it remains a powerful and dangerous opponent. Not because of its superior wit or cunning plans. An Ichor is a blunt and straightforward in his actions and objective. Spreads diseases, contagions, and epidemics whenever and wherever it can. Wow. Good boy Henry. I mean, shoot, wrong game. No, we're being a good boy. We're being a good boy. We're getting closer to Lady Ashbury, though. We know her first name now. It's Elizabeth. So it sounds like there's actual vampires that actually spread disease. They're called Ichor. An Ichor is the incarnation of viruses and infections. Wherever it goes, sickness appears and quickly spread. It's the only thing that walks on the earth to generate plagues and epidemics, as its skin is itself diffuses sickness. Ichors are very clever, sneaky, malevolent, and ferocious, capable of enduring many wounds. To spoil a water tank and granary or a banquet, this is the kind of thing the Ichor would enjoy to do, in order to please its putrid and perverse nature. They are so rare that we don't know anything about them. The lazy brotherhood believes that they should not be considered vampires or skulls, but something else. All we know is that an Ichor may be destroyed by all means necessary as soon as spotted. Shit. So now we know what's causing the plague. It's a vampire. Spoilers. Okay. Now how the fuck do we get into this place? Oh, is it finally open? Yes, it's finally open. Can we open this one? Hell yeah. We've unlocked it. Now I can get to the West End from the Whitechapel. Sweet.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
This place looks like shit. It's supposed to be like the wealthy side of town? Oh, got it. Coleman and Sons. This place looks like shit.
Please, sir. Can't let you through.
But I want to go through. Don't worry, I'll just kill you.
Bloody leech! Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you call me a leech. Okay. This place is stable. Really need to upgrade my stuff.
Murdering bastard! Christ! He's dead!
There you go. Alright, so I have no idea where I am. Alright, I need to go south. Somehow took a wrong turn. Alright. Maybe I go this way instead? Dude, this place is like... I thought this was supposed to be the posh end of town. So far, I have not seen that. I mean, it looks nice, but there's still freaking spirit guards and skulls all over the place. This place looks like it's been ran out. Okay, at least we're getting close to something. Quarantine. Ooh, music. I'm hearing some music now. Is this the Ascalon Club?
Club. The heart of British vampire society. Quite as subtle as I...
It's her daughter! Oh, they look alike!
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reid. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand.
Is it the
she
fact that my
also
eyes are
taught you
bloodshot
how to
red?
tease and gently mock innocent young econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
She's healthy. I can kill her. Kill her! No, I won't kill her. Did I find Raziel yet? No, I'm still working through it.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it?
She
not?
looks so much like her mom.
Did you ever imagine that my mother
Same
was
hair,
your neighbor all that
just darker
time?
skin.
That you could have met her in
It's like they just like color swapped her,
You won't
you know?
trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck.
Oh,
Are you blushing, Dr. Reid?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
okay. About your adoption?
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet
How
her?
did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End.
Ah,
When I was
okay.
10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is econ, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Interesting.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
God, these guys are so morbid.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Oh, Soul Reaver was a great game. Oh, that was such a good game.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really?
Name dropping Jonathan.
Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reid. And please, don't tell my mother.
Emily is missing. I wonder
What
what her
exactly
name
has
is.
your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reid? Or you?
Maybe.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl. But I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reid.
Oh, shit. Oh, oh, look, I have all these things to ask her. Why did she adopt
Do you
you?
know why Lady Ashbury chose you?
She might
to
have wanted a
become her
daughter.
No, I don't.
Jonathan.
Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me.
She gets lonely.
So, where are they buried? How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Did I ever play Soul Reaver? Yeah, the fact that I mentioned it's a great game probably should be indication that I played it. It was like one of the first PlayStation games I owned.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Tell me more
Each
about
time
this.
we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Don't trust her?
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte when it was not my original name.
What?
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
She just gave you a whole new name? Excuse me.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Look, I'm not going to do it to
Never.
Lady Ashbury.
That would be betraying your mother's trust. She would never forgive us.
For sure. But look on the bright side. We would have eternity to reconcile.
Or an eternity to run away from your mother's mighty wrath. Quite a terrifying idea, don't you think?
Yes. I think it's wiser to let go of that part of the plan.
Goodbye,
So
Charlotte.
she just said that her
Give my best
friend
regards to your
Emily
mother
threw
when
herself
you see
under
her.
a horse?
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
She said her friend Emily threw herself under a horse trying to become a vampire. I'm curious. Her name's Thelma. Okay. I was like, ooh, is her friend Thelma? Who's that guy?
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
Then why are you knocking on this door
Have you noticed
frantically?
anything suspicious recently?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard.
Well,
My
I
case,
changed
it
a
was
lot.
True, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new
What is
battle?
this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Oh.
I know what you mean.
I like how he knows about this.
I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
Oh, I like how he calls me Johnny. It's cute. Oh, okay. Back. So that was his life in London. Personal questions. How is your wife?
How's your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
Is there trouble at
Is
home?
everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
What? But you're
But
alive.
You're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
What happened? Tell me.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Do you have fatigue? Oh, he has a migraine. He's got a migraine. Why does everybody have migraines? It's so infuriating.
I understand exactly what that poet meant the other night.
Do you sell the cure for
Good evening,
migraines?
sir.
Dude, this guy is so fancy.
I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell. And
I love him
welcome
already.
you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reid.
Welcome, Dr. Reid. Welcome to my humble shop.
You're very healthy. All right, do you
I
have the
may
cure
have a
for
look at your
migraines and
goods,
headaches,
Mr.
please? What do you have? What do you have? You got clove? Quinine. Lead plates. Buy the clove. Crap. Man, I just want to
Good
buy the
evening,
cure for
Doctor.
migraines.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city.
Oh.
I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Please.
Finding a good restaurant. Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions.
I love
but
this
nothing brings me
guy.
ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
This guy is the best.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Oh, I could share the address. I could share the address.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Are you blind? Don't be naive. It's false.
I'm afraid the newspapers are seriously underestimating the situation. Things are critical, believe me.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
No.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
It's true. I just met you.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Okay. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Oh.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's Lone Gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Oh.
Really?
This guy's
You seem to
awesome.
be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
This guy is the best.
Goodbye,
I like
Mr.
this guy.
Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Okay. He's a healthy chap. It's locked. Okay. Let us keep talking to people. Okay, where's Charlotte? We just talked to her. I want to meet everybody.
Please, sir, whether you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to help.
Okay. Is there more people around? I guess let's go to the Ascalon Club. We'll meet people in time.